Hello everyone, my name is Roshards, but you can call me Rose, Chloe, or honestly whatever you want. And today I have another SPEEDPAINT and review video for you guys. Huion contacted me and decided to send me a tablet, and I am honestly so grateful. I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. Because an actual unboxing wasn't required for this review, I'm just going to show you guys a few shots of the tablet and what it includes. So, as you can see, the tablet comes with a pen, wire, pen holder, 2 adapters, and a quick start guide. I thought the tablet itself had a really nice design with the measurements at the top, the style of the buttons and such, and the smoothness of it. It's honestly just really satisfying to touch. I absolutely love the pen design as well, and it has some buttons on it too that you can customize to your liking, on top of it being battery free. The pen holder also comes with 8 additional nibs inside. And before we get into the actual SPEEDPAINT, I just wanted to take a moment to showcase the feature that I definitely found to be the most interesting about this tablet. The fact that it can connect to your phone. When I learned about this, I immediately knew I wanted to try this out. I decided to just download a random free sketch app to test it out, and honestly, the tablet works really well. The pressure is really nice, you can get some interesting textures by tilting the pen, etc. And I didn't even need to download a driver or anything. Definitely very fun to use. But anyways, now that I've shown you guys how it performs on phones, I think it's time to actually get into the proper tablet review in SPEEDPAINT. So yeah, I honestly found that Huion's HS610 was really amazing and fun to work with. It's a little smaller than the last tablet I reviewed, but not by much at all, so that didn't impact me a lot. It's still a really good size, this allowing you to get more accurate and detailed lines, though the workspace when it comes to using the tablet with your phone does definitely become noticeably smaller. It comes with 12 different customizable hotkeys as well as a touch ring, which is a feature I've personally never used on a tablet before. The pressure is really nice, though I personally had to adjust my settings a lot to get it to work well for me. According to the website, the tablet was made with the intent of it being used for outdoor drawing, which is why it can connect to phones and tablets and such, which is definitely very interesting. I'm not sure how much I'll be using that feature, but it's there if you want it. Anyways, I think it's time I should get into the actual pros and cons of the tablet, starting with the pros. So the first pro is the pressure. The pressure is honestly really amazing. I think it definitely takes some time to get used to it, but once you've given yourself time to adjust to the tablet, the pressure is definitely phenomenal. You can get really thin and detailed lines while not having to switch brushes at all. And it's also not excruciatingly difficult to get thicker lines as well without having to press too massively hard. This is definitely something I can appreciate because I can always feel myself scratching my other tablets when I have to press down really hard to get that specific thick line I want, and it definitely hurts. So yeah, the pressure here is definitely great and very balanced. The hotkeys and touch ring. If you count all the buttons this tablet has, including the pen, you literally have 15 customizable hotkeys on top of a touch ring. That's a lot of hotkeys. You literally don't need to touch your keyboard at all while using this tablet, so it makes the drawing process a lot more convenient, comfortable, and even faster at points. You can literally change everything so it suits your drawing process best. The touch ring was really interesting too. I found it wasn't as helpful when it comes to zooming in and out, but for changing the brush size, it's honestly really cool. If any of you guys know Photoshop, you'll know the size of chart thing that you have for changing the brush is honestly really bizarre and annoying. Well, at least I think so anyways, but I found that using the touch ring saved a lot of time when it came to getting the perfect brush size, if that makes sense. The pen tilt and rotation. Oh my goodness. This might just be my favorite thing about the tablet because this is hands down the funnest feature it has to offer. You can angle your pen downwards or upwards to get a lot of really cool and interesting textures, just like how you'd angle a pencil in real life. I also loved that whenever you rotated the pen, the brush on screen would rotate accordingly, which was just so cool. Again, this really helped with getting a lot of cool lines and textures, and it just makes drawing feel a lot more natural. In fact, drawing with this tablet in general just feels really natural. I absolutely love the style of the pen and the way it's designed to make your hand feel extremely comfortable when drawing. The surface of the tablet is also just so perfect. The pen effortlessly glides across the surface to make clean, detailed strokes, and it just feels so natural, like I'm drawing on paper. It can also, as I said, connect to more than just your computer. The tablet can also connect to your phone and Android tablets, which I thought was just so cool and interesting, especially since I've never seen this feature before. And the pressure, pen tilt, hotkeys, and everything works well on a phone as well. You don't even need to install anything on your phone to get it to work, just plug it in and it works perfectly the moment you open up a drawing app. And finally, the price. It's a really good deal for just $80 US. The pressure is amazing, it's a good size, it comes with a lot of unique features, and it feels so natural to draw with. It's everything an artist could want, and for a great price. So many other companies would price a tablet of the same quality at a much higher price point. So yeah, that's just about it for the pros. Now on to the cons. You can't have multiple tablet drivers installed at once. I know this won't be an issue for people who just have one tablet or only buy from the same company, but I personally have a lot of different graphics tablets, and it's really annoying that I can't just plug one out and switch to another whenever I want. Instead, I have to go in, uninstall all other drivers, install this one, restart my computer several times, and after a certain point, it just gets annoying. Something else is I was actually having some issues with the tablet because I had my Parblo tablet driver installed, but because nothing told me there was an issue caused by another tablet driver, I thought it was just the tablet messing up. Thankfully, I tried uninstalling my other driver, which fixed a lot of the other problems, but it's still annoying that I had to do that at all. The pressure. Yes, I know I just praised the pressure, but I also found it was a little too difficult to use at points as well. I had to adjust the pressure in the tablet settings several times before I found something that I was happy with. The main issue I was having with it was while it had some really cool pressure, it was also just a little too easy to get thicker lines compared to thinner lines. In fact, I had to completely change my sketch brush to combat this initially. This is one of the things that primarily fixed itself after I uninstalled my Parblo driver, though sometimes I still do have to deal with this. Definitely not as huge of a deal as it was before though. Other than your computer, you can only plug the tablet into Android phones and tablets. I think I can see why they did this, but it's still a little bit annoying. I know there are a lot of iPhone and iPad users who would likely love to try out this tablet on their own devices, but unfortunately they just can't at the moment. I think that Huion should definitely look into expanding this feature so that more people can use it. The features and hotkeys aren't as easy to adjust when you're using the tablet on a phone or a tablet. In fact, I have no clue how to adjust any of this when it's not on the computer. I personally would adjust the drawable area when it comes to using the product on my phone, but I just don't know how to do this at all. It's definitely a great tablet when it comes to the pressure and features and stuff while it's being used on the phone, but I definitely wish there was a little more leeway, I guess, maybe a more clear way to adjust a few of the smaller things. Yeah, that's basically it for the cons. I know I made some of them seem like a bigger deal than they actually are, but a lot of what I said is subjective or can be adjusted to an extent. Overall, I don't think that the cons should really be enough to sway you away from getting this tablet if you were considering it. I think that this tablet is still phenomenal for the price. It comes equipped with great pressure, a lot of customizable settings, amazing pen abilities, the ability to be used on phones and tablets, and even more. I even had a ton of fun just testing it out with random scribbles because that's how cool some of the features were to me. I definitely think that this product is great for beginners as well as professionals, especially considering it can be used to easily create art on the go with some of its new abilities. Only thing is, definitely be careful when installing the driver. When I installed it, it automatically force restarted my computer without giving me any options or any notice or anything really, and had I had something open that I hadn't saved, well, that definitely would not go over well. So anyways, now that I've gone over the tablet, I figured I should talk to you guys about the characters I'm drawing, Ravenpaw and Barley. I was going to maybe talk about something more in depth, but not only did I realize that I would not have enough time to really get into anything in this video, I also realized that it's Pride Month, and so I thought it'd be cute to talk about them. So anyways, without any further ado, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why Ravenpaw and Barley are my favorite LGBT ship in Warriors. Sort of, anyways, they're kind of tied for favorite alongside Lightning Tail and Thunder. Also, I have not read Tallstar's Revenge yet, though I do hear Jake and Tallstar are pretty cute as well. But anyways, back to Ravenpaw and Barley. I know that when people think of LGBT ships and warriors, most people tend to think of Leafpool and Mothwing. And while yes, that's cute, I just don't really remember any key interactions that they had that would really show they could like each other as more than friends. Don't get me wrong, I definitely think that two lesbian medicine cats getting together would be amazing, but with Leafpool very clearly liking Crowfeather even after the relationship was over and not a lot of special moments I can recall between Leafpool and Mothwing, I just can't say it's my favorite LGBT ship. I also know that a lot of people ship Ivypool and Blossomfall, which is personally a ship I never understood. I recently read Omen of the Stars, and Blossomfall made it very clear she didn't even like Ivypool as a friend. And when they were in the Dark Forest, they interacted like once or twice. Again, a cute concept, maybe having them secretly meet in the Dark Forest where they can't be judged by their clanmates, but again, They just don't really connect as characters in my mind. And finally, I know a lot of people ship ships like Greystripe and Firestar as well as Hollyleaf and Cinderheart, and again, while their concepts are cute, they just don't click with me. I only see them as really close friends. Maybe this is just because I'm personally the kind of person who can't picture myself ever falling for a best friend of mine, but I just feel like these cats are better off remaining friends. And don't get me wrong, I definitely like all of these ships and I think that their concepts are all really nice, but there's just one ship that doesn't run into any of these issues with me. Ravenpaw and Barley. In fact, I'm pretty sure Ravenpaw and Barley are legit mates, making them one of the only, if not the only canon LGBT ship in the series. That's part of what makes them so special to me. While I find that a lot of gay ships and warriors don't really have a lot of evidence or key interactions, Ravenpaw and Barley literally live together, meaning they obviously must feel very close to each other and likely have many special moments. It's also made very clear in the books that they definitely do have romantic feelings for each other, especially in Ravenpaw's farewell. My favorite scene from the book, which I admittedly feel I should animate one day, is when Barley meets up with Ravenpaw after they got into an argument and Ravenpaw left to find SkyClan without him. When Barley sees Ravenpaw again, he says, "I'm so sorry. I should have never tried to stop you from helping Violet's kids. You are brave and generous, and I don't deserve you." Ravenpaw responds to say, "Don't be such a mouse brain. You were right to be concerned. It's been hard, but we're okay. Even better now that you're here." Barley then says, "I left not long after you did. I thought that the barn was my home, but my home is wherever you are. I thought you were leaving because you didn't want to be with me anymore." And Ravenpaw then says, "That will never happen. I'm so sorry I left without you. I've missed you every step of the way." Come on. I don't deserve you. It's better now that you're here. I thought you didn't want to be with me anymore. My home is wherever you are. They speak to each other with such fondness and love. You can't tell me that that's not the cutest thing ever. It's so clear that they need each other in their everyday lives just to function, and they go to great lengths just to be together. I mean, even Bella and Riley ask Ravenpaw if he and Barley have kids together, so it's very clear to everyone that the way they treat each other shows that they are much more than just friends. These are the reasons why I definitely think that they're the cutest LGBT couple in this series to me. So yeah, sorry this topic was definitely on the shorter side, but I hope you guys were able to follow my opinion anyways. There's just so much fondness, care, and genuine love and appreciation between Ravenpaw and Barley that is frequently shown through their words and actions that there's no way it can't be my favorite. If you'd like to buy a print of this art piece, regular size prints will be $5 off for all of Pride Month, and larger sizes will be available for a limited time as well. Link to my shop is in the description. Also, if you guys are interested in the Huion HS610, you can use the coupon code ROSEHS610 to get 10% off if you're from Canada and 5% off elsewhere. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you guys were able to enjoy this one. Bye for now!